not all luxury crossovers are created equal. Some are soft, weak, not meant for anything more than ferrying the Tommies and Taylors of the world to a never-ending stream of school activities. Soccer, ballet, yada, yada, yada. So why am I standing next to a Volvo XC90? Well, because this luxury crossover has a lot more to it than meets the eye. So the course we're on is down at the Ridge Motorsport Park in Shelton, Washington. This is a course we actually designed for testing for the Northwest Automotive Press Association. We have an annual event called Mudfest where we test SUVs against each other in similar conditions. So this is a course I know very well. It's not terribly rigorous, but now keep in mind, this is a $70,000 SUV and it is rolling on 21-inch wheels. They have very small sidewall, so we have to be really careful not to damage them. Now, we're at the beginning of the course here and it looks like it's a little rutted already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put this vehicle into off-road mode. Now, this one is equipped with the air suspension, so I start lifting immediately, which is pretty cool. Okay, now that I've gained the clearance that I need, we'll go on through the course. Now, the transmission is automatically set for off-road mode. That means that it's not going to try to rev very high. It keeps the revs low, it keeps the torque where it needs to be. And though you might look at this as a total soccer mom rig, it's really quite good in off-road conditions, thanks to a lot of ground clearance and then also a turbocharged motor and an all-wheel drive system that can send torque where it's needed. Now, one of the biggest concerns in off-roading is damaging the underbody of the car. In the front, we have the expensive front fascia. In the back, we have the exhaust. These are part of the approach and departure angles. They're the maximum angle of attack that you can get when approaching an incline or exiting an incline, otherwise known as a decline. Now you notice I'm driving very slow. This is one of the biggest mistakes that new off-road drivers make. They simply drive too quick. It's very easy to get stuck or stranded or even worse, hurt yourself when you're driving too hasty. Another thing that people really need to do is to take a look at the course ahead. Now, right now I'm at the top of a crest. I can't see the road, so I'm gonna stop the car and get out. Yep, it looks like the course is clear. So we're gonna go back into drive. We're still in off-road mode, and we're gonna creep down this hill. Now I'm going to take my foot off the gas completely, and the vehicle automatically goes into hill descent control mode. How cool is that? So even though this vehicle doesn't have a lot of buttons associated with off-roading, it actually does all of these things automatically. Like right now, we're crawling literally at 5 miles per hour. The vehicle is doing that for me. My foot is not on the gas at all. And 5 miles was a pretty good speed to go through there. Nice. This car is surprisingly good off-road, actually. And the airless suspension, very comfortable. This is extremely rutted and dirty and bouncy and rocky, and I'm just getting a little bit of a jostle, nothing significantly harsh. You can go up this sideways tilt. I can always just turn the camera on. Now I have a 360 view of the road around me. It's really, really amazing. That is so cool. I could just drive the whole course looking at this thing. I'm not sure if I trust myself. So unless you're actually going to go crawling over boulders, the Volvo XC90 T6 is an excellent rig for any off-road adventure. whether you're going through simple trails or you just want to go down fire roads and see what's at the end. And skiing, totally a great rig. I would love to see what this vehicle can do with some real off-road tires, because it's got the clearance, it's got the horsepower, and it has the functionality that you really need for off-roading. Overall, I'm very impressed with this new 2016 Volvo XC90 in off-road situations. It does a surprising amount of good stuff with very little fuss. For Driving Sports TV, I'm Ryan Douthit. Thanks for watching.